One of the things I've noticed over the years is how often men quietly suffer as they grow older. They don't usually talk about it, but their bodies start giving them little signals that something isn't quite as strong, as vibrant, or as reliable as it used to be. It might start as fatigue, less stamina, or a general slowing down in energy. Sometimes it's a sense that their body isn't responding quite the way it once did. Now, before we go any further, I want to say something important. This isn't a sign of weakness or age catching up on you in a hopeless way. The body is a magnificent self-healing system, and when we understand how to help it, we can restore balance and vitality even after 60, 70, or beyond. In traditional natural medicine, there's a beautiful principle: where there is flow, there is life, and that applies to every part of the human body. When blood, energy, and nutrients are circulating freely, the body stays strong and capable. But when that flow becomes stagnant, when circulation weakens, the body begins to lose its spark. Now, for men over 50, one of the biggest challenges is declining circulation, especially in the lower part of the body. This is often connected to lifestyle: too much sitting, not enough movement, poor diet, and long-term stress. All of these things reduce the body's ability to deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tissues that need it most. But here's the good news. Nature has provided some remarkable ways to bring that flow back, to wake up areas of the body that have gone quiet, and one of the simplest, most effective ways is through targeted massage. There's a particular point, known in both Chinese and naturopathic traditions, that when massaged regularly, even for just 1 minute, can stimulate circulation, balance hormones, and restore a man's natural vitality. This point is often referred to as the fountain of life spot by traditional healers, because it connects directly to the body's main energy channels responsible for reproduction, strength, and endurance. It's fascinating how such a small area can have such a powerful effect on the body's entire energy system. But before I show you exactly where this point is and how to activate it safely, it's important to understand what's really happening as men age, because when you understand the why, you'll be far more motivated to make small but powerful changes in your daily routine. You see, after the age of 50, the male body begins to experience a gradual decline in certain hormones and nutrients that are crucial for vitality, like zinc, magnesium, and testosterone. But the real issue isn't just about hormones, it's about circulation and cellular energy. If the body can't deliver nutrients efficiently or remove waste effectively, energy production inside your cells slows down. That's when men begin to feel tired, sluggish, and less responsive. But when we bring oxygen, blood, and life back into those areas, everything starts to change. The body feels younger, the mind feels sharper, confidence returns naturally. So in this session, we're going to talk about how massaging this particular spot, along with a few supportive habits, can help restore that lost vitality. And no, it's not magic, it's simple physiology, helping the body do what it was designed to do. Now, let's take a closer look at what causes this stagnation in the first place, and how a 1-minute daily habit can reverse it completely over time. Let's talk about why this loss of energy and vitality happens, and what creates that stagnation in the first place. Because once you understand the causes, you'll see how something as simple as 1 minute of focused massage can truly make a difference. Now, picture this: the body is like a garden. When the soil is rich, the water flows freely, and the sun reaches every corner, everything grows beautifully. But if the soil becomes compacted or the water stops flowing, plants start to wither. The same happens in the human body. For men, circulation in the lower part of the body often begins to weaken as the years go by. It's not just aging, it's lifestyle. Too many hours sitting at a desk or driving, not enough walking, and not enough stretching. The muscles around the hips, lower back, and thighs tighten up, and that tension restricts blood flow to the organs and tissues that depend on it. Then add in stress. When a man lives under constant stress, financial pressure, emotional worries, or even just long-term exhaustion, the body releases stress hormones that constrict blood vessels. Over time, this tightens everything even more, cutting off the very flow that brings life and energy. Another major factor is poor diet. Processed foods, refined sugars, and excess caffeine or alcohol can thicken the blood and strain the liver, which plays a huge role in circulation. The liver is like the body's filter. When it's overworked, toxins build up, and that directly affects hormone balance and energy levels. Now, here's where the magic of touch comes in. When you massage a specific pressure point, you send a signal through the nervous system to open those channels, to restore the flow. The point I want you to know about today is located just behind the knee, slightly towards the inside of the leg. In traditional Chinese medicine, it's called the bladder 40 point, but it's often nicknamed the life gate point. This spot connects to the body's central energy line that runs down the spine and into the lower organs. When you gently massage or press this point, it stimulates circulation through the entire lower body. It helps release tension from the hips and lower back, encourages fresh blood to reach those areas, and supports hormone regulation naturally. And it doesn't take long. About 1 minute a day is enough to begin noticing change. Many men report feeling lighter in their legs, more stable in their posture, and more energetic overall after just a week of consistent practice. It's important to breathe deeply while doing this. Deep breathing brings oxygen into the bloodstream, which enhances the massage's effect. Combine that with a relaxed state of mind, and you're helping your body switch from stress mode into healing mode. Think of it as giving your body permission to heal itself. This small act of self-care can remind the body of what it's capable of, to circulate, to regenerate, and to restore balance. In a few moments, I'll walk you through exactly how to find this point, the right technique to use, and when to do it for best results. Timing, as always, makes a world of difference. Now let's get practical. Let's look at how to locate this powerful point and how to stimulate it properly for best results. You don't need any special tools or equipment, just your hands and a few quiet moments each day. As I mentioned earlier, this point is found just behind the knee, right in the soft crease that forms when you bend your leg. If you place your thumb there and slowly slide it towards the inner side of your leg, you'll feel a small tender area. That's the one we want. It's not painful, but you might notice it feels slightly sensitive or tight, especially if circulation has been sluggish. That's a good sign. It means the area needs attention. Gently press that point using your thumb or middle finger, applying steady but comfortable pressure now. While you do this, breathe deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Each breath helps your body relax and improves oxygen flow. Massage this point in small circular motions for about 1 minute. That's all you need. You can do this on both legs, one after the other. You'll notice warmth beginning to build in the lower leg and even up into your thigh and hips. That's circulation coming alive. What's happening is the blood vessels are gently dilating, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach areas that might have been neglected for years. Now, timing matters. The best time to do this 1-minute massage is either in the morning, before you start your day, or in the evening before bed. In the morning, it awakens your body's energy channels and gets circulation moving for the day ahead. At night, it helps relax your muscles, ease tension, and support deep, restorative sleep, which is crucial for hormone balance. If you can combine this habit with a warm shower or a few minutes of light stretching, heat and movement both increase blood flow and make the massage even more effective. And remember, consistency is key. 1 minute a day, every day, is far more powerful than doing it occasionally. I often tell people think of this like brushing your teeth, but for your circulation. You don't wait until your teeth hurt to brush them. You do it daily to prevent problems. The same principle applies here. Now, what makes this practice so special is that it doesn't just target one area, it influences your entire energy system. By opening up this gateway behind the knee, you're actually helping energy flow along the body's main meridian that nourishes the kidneys, liver, and lower organs. These are the organs responsible for vitality, stamina, and recovery. When these systems are supported, you may notice improvements in energy, digestion, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Many men say they feel more grounded, more awake, and even notice better balance in their mood. It's the body's way of saying, "Thank you. I'll remember how to function again." In the next part, I'll share how you can combine this massage with a few simple daily habits, like hydration, diet, and posture, to accelerate your results and truly restore your inner strength from the inside out. Now that you know how to activate this powerful point, let's talk about how to support that process from within. Because while the massage opens the channels of circulation, your daily habits are what keep them flowing freely. Think of your body as a network of rivers. If the rivers are clear and moving, the land stays fertile. But if debris builds up from poor diet, dehydration, or lack of rest, the flow slows down. So, to keep your internal rivers open and strong, we must nourish the body with what it truly needs. The first and most important element is water. Hydration is the foundation of good circulation. Every cell in your body depends on water to move nutrients, flush out waste, and produce energy. Most men, especially as they age, simply don't drink enough pure water. Start your day with a large glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon. It gently wakes up the liver and kidneys, helping your body cleanse and energize before you even eat breakfast. Next, let's talk about minerals. Minerals are the spark plugs of the body. Without them, even the best diet can't work properly. Zinc, magnesium, and potassium are especially vital for men. Zinc supports hormone balance and cellular repair. Magnesium relaxes muscles and improves blood flow. And potassium keeps the heart and nerves working smoothly. You'll find these in foods like pumpkin seeds, spinach, avocado, and bananas. Avoiding processed foods is another big step. Processed sugars and refined oils thicken the blood and create inflammation in the vessels. When the blood is sticky or inflamed, it simply can't flow as it should. Instead, focus on whole living foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. These contain enzymes and antioxidants that literally help clean the bloodstream. Now, movement. Gentle movement every day is non-negotiable for vitality. You don't have to go to the gym or run marathons. Simple things like brisk walking, stretching, or cycling can do wonders. Even 10 minutes of walking after each meal helps improve circulation, stabilize blood sugar, and boost digestion. And let's not forget posture. Many men spend hours sitting with their legs crossed or slouched, which compresses the lower body and restricts blood flow. Be mindful of your sitting position. Feet flat, spine upright, shoulders relaxed. It may seem small, but good posture allows energy to flow freely through the spine and into the organs below. Rest is equally important. The body rebuilds and produces hormones during deep sleep. So if your sleep is short or restless, it directly impacts your strength and energy. Try going to bed at the same time each night. Keep your room dark and cool, and avoid screens an hour before bed. The body loves rhythm and reward. When you honor that, it gives back generously. Lastly, I always remind people that the mind plays a major role in physical vitality. Chronic worry or fear keeps the nervous system tense and shuts down healing. Gentle meditation, prayer, or even quiet time in nature can help release that tension and bring your body back into balance. When you combine this inner nourishment, water, minerals, whole foods, movement, posture, rest, and peace of mind, with the 1-minute massage we discussed earlier, you create the perfect environment for your body to heal and restore itself naturally. In our final part, I'll share what you can expect to notice over time, how to track your progress, and a few encouraging reminders to keep you motivated on this journey to full vitality. Now that you understand how this 1-minute daily massage works and how to support it with healthy habits, let's talk about what to expect and how to stay consistent. When you begin this practice, remember that the body heals in layers. The first few days, you might not notice dramatic changes, and that's perfectly fine. Deep healing always begins quietly. Some men say the first thing they notice is warmth or light tingling in the legs and feet. That's the blood beginning to flow where it hasn't been flowing well for years. Others describe a deeper sense of relaxation in their lower back and hips. These are all signs that your circulation is awakening. After a week or two, energy levels begin to rise. You may find it easier to get out of bed in the morning or notice more steadiness in your step. Some men report clearer thinking and better concentration, because improved circulation doesn't just help the lower body, it also supports the brain. You might also notice better sleep, calmer moods, and a general sense of balance returning. The key here is consistency. Just 1 minute a day can build powerful results when done regularly. The body responds to rhythm, and when you give it gentle daily care, it begins to trust the process and restore itself naturally. I often say healing doesn't happen by accident, it happens by intention. This simple act of massaging the fountain of life, point behind the knee, is your signal to the body that you're ready to nurture it again, to bring energy, oxygen, and strength back into every cell. Now, I also encourage you to treat this time as more than a physical routine. Make it a quiet, mindful moment. As you massage that point, take slow, deep breaths and give thanks for the body's ability to repair itself. Gratitude actually changes your biochemistry. It lowers stress hormones and enhances circulation naturally. If you want to deepen the benefits, pair this massage with short walking breaks throughout your day. Even standing up and moving for a minute every hour can dramatically boost blood flow. Little habits done consistently are what create big results over time. Remember, this isn't about fighting age, it's about working with nature. Aging is simply the body's way of asking for better care. And when we listen, when we move, nourish, and rest the way we were designed to, life energy returns. You see, the body never forgets how to heal. It just needs the right signals, a bit of movement, oxygen, touch, and nourishment, and it will respond beautifully no matter your age. So start today. Take 1 quiet minute to massage this point. Breathe deeply, drink your water, and move your body with intention. Within weeks, you'll begin to notice your strength, confidence, and vitality returning, not as a quick fix, but as a lasting restoration of balance and life. As I always say, the body is designed to heal. All we must do is create the right conditions. Give yourself that 1 minute each day and watch what happens.